Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to do a tutorial for you. As you can see, it's a lot of golds and browns, a little bit of rust, some smoky eyeliner, and some nude lips. This was actually inspired by Smoldering fire. Like if you have ever gone camping and the fire pit's going out and you can just see all those pretty colors that are going on in that. And I just love campfires, especially in the summer if you have a bonfire with all your friends. And I think this could be a really pretty look. You could wear it and tone it down, or you could wear it just like this. For the most part, I use mostly colors from my 120 palette, which are all very dupable. They're just very basic colors that you could find at the drugstore or anywhere else. If you have any MAC, of course, I'm sure you could find these colors in MAC ones. These are just a little bit cheaper. So, yep, that's about it. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is obviously prime your eyelid, which I already did, and I actually am trying a new thing besides the NYX Jumbo pencils. I actually have this, it's by the makeup store, and it's called Blend and Fix, and so I thought I would try it. My mom actually gave it to me, so I thought I would try it out and see how I like it. So far so good, but we'll see. I'm not quite 100% on my review yet. So the first color we're going to use on the main part of our lid is actually out of my 120 palette. It's going to be this color. It's actually really gold and orangey. It's super shimmery, and this is definitely one of the softer ones, so I've barely even used it and it's definitely started to crumble. So I'm just going to pack that on a eyeshadow brush and tap off all the extra because it's super glittery. And then I'm just going to pack that on all over my lid. You can see how vibrant that is. Totally reminds me of the orange in a fire. You can see I'm just going to do my lid. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't need to go really into the crease. Just make sure it's packed on there really well. For the crease, I actually combined two colors, so I'm going to just use a round fluffy crease brush. And the colors I use, again, are out of my 120 palette. I'm going to use this color, which is pretty close to a rust, and then I'm actually going to put a little bit of this brown in there as well. And I'm just going to combine those two. Tap off any excess and just put it in your crease, very basic. And you see it's going to be super messy at first, but that's okay. I'm going to actually pull it on over my orange a little bit in the corner. You can see that it's so dark. And this is actually the color we're going to pull under our eyelids too. If you want to go ahead and connect, more than likely you're really not going to need any more on your brush. Make sure you get the inner corner too. Finger is your best tool. So you can see that this side that we just did is a lot darker than the other side. So a little trick that I'm going to do, I'll show you guys, is I'm actually just going to take, you could really do any brush that you want for this. I'm just going to use an angled elf brush, you can see, and this one's pretty skinny. And I'm just going to take it in a color that's very close to your skin tone. So like this color, you can see it looks pretty white in the camera, but it's actually kind of an off-white. So I'm just going to place that over. You're literally going to go over the part where it's up too high and down into the side, and you're just going to lighten it up with that. You can see how much better that already looks. And that's just going to help it blend it up to your brow bone. And then you can go again with the brush that you were using before and just kind of blend them together. And get it as high as you want. You can see that it's super easy, guys. If you guys just know where the placement of your colors go, you can pretty much do anything. You can see how much better that looks, and it just looks very smoky, smoldering. Very much what we're going for. And you can see how much, I mean, I have green eyes, but these colors around my eyes are making my eyes look so blue. It's crazy. So next, I'm actually just going to take a small smudge brush, and I'm going to use a bright yellow. Probably not the brightest one we have, but I'm going to use this one right here. You can see that. Tap off any excess, and I'm just going to go in around the tear duct just to brighten that up a little bit. I just think personally that using colors that are closer to the colors you're using in your eye look, if you use those for highlights, they work a lot better and they just make your eye look so much more cohesive. So next, all I'm going to do is smudge in my eyeliner, and this is a really good trick if you guys don't know how to do this as well. I'm just going to use an angled brush, a really skinny one, and I'm just going to get a little bit of black, and I'm also going to do a little bit of a dark gray, like a slate gray, just to stay with the fire effect. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in really close to my lash line and just follow my natural lash line. Not really a lot on my lid, so you guys can see that. It's super messy, don't worry about it. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of wipe it off of my hand. No big deal, don't worry about it. Get as much off as possible. And then I'm just going to go in with my brush and make upward motions on where I put that line. Just make sure they're the same darkness and intensity. And then I'm also just going to go in with the same brush that we used in the very beginning to put the main color on and just kind of touch the edge of it. I'm not going to go all the way over it, but just kind of touch the edge and go over the black a little bit just to make it blend in a little bit more. Okay guys, so once you think you have your two smudge eyeliners all matched, I just put on some mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so mascara is all on, so you can see they look pretty close. Definitely smoldering fire if you ask me. And I also just want to share with you guys in case you're wondering what kind of mascara I use, since you guys actually haven't seen me use it. And so I actually just use the Lash Blast. I swear by this. I don't like the waterproof. I don't like the luxe kind with the sparkles and shimmer and all that stuff. Always the classic. I've probably gone through 15 bottles of this and I will never ever change. I'm 100% positive about it. As far as lips are concerned, you could just wear a gloss, maybe a clear one, maybe one that's brown tinted, I mean anything like that. But for this, I think that I'm actually going to do a nude lipstick, which I love nude lipsticks, but I only really wear them when I have very dramatic eyes. So for this, I think it is of course dramatic, so I'm going to use a nude lipstick. The one that I'm actually loving right now is my e.l.f. one, and it's a Natural Nymph, if you guys can see that. It's super nude, no pink, no nothing, just completely nude. I don't really use a lip liner for this because I think nude lipsticks, you don't really need a lip liner. I mean, it's just personally, it's up to you I guess, but I don't think that I need one. Nothing too fancy. So when that's all on, I'm actually going to take my e.l.f. Hyper Shine lip gloss. This one is in Honey, so it's the gold one. Just twist it up a couple times. I'm going to put that on top. Just give it a nice shine and sparkle. And there you go guys, the look is all done, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or comments and leave them down below. Alright, thanks guys, have a good day.